Hello friends, in this video I will show you how we will use JMeter for functional API testing. So this is my first slide. In this slide I will show you the JMeter syllabus. So first part is the introduction. It has a duration of 1 hour. We have to cover overview of functional testing, performance testing, what is JMeter and why JMeter for functional testing. Then we come to second chapter, which is install and execute JMeter. Duration 1 hour. We have to cover in JMeter installation, run JMeter using jar, batch, and shell file, and then non-GUI mode. And then we come the third part, introduction of to JMeter elements. So it has a duration of 2 hours. We have to cover execution order of JMeter elements, thread groups, controllers, samplers, and logic controllers. Also, we have to cover listeners, timers, assertions, configuration elements, and pre and post procedure elements. So we will see how we will each and every elements in depth. The fourth part is building a test plan, duration 1 hour. We have to cover adding and remove elements, loading and saving elements, configuring elements, running a test plan, configure a test plan, and thread group execution. Then the fifth part is adding user. Adding user, it has a duration of 2 hours. Here we will learn how we will add a default HTTP request properties, how we will add HTTP request, how we will adding a post procedure, and then listener to view and store the test results, saving the test plan and running the test plan. So this is important part. And the sixth one is the recording test using JMeter, duration 1 hour. And here in this chapter I will cover creation of thread groups, configuring the browser for recording test scripts, capturing the test steps using JMeter, recording using Blaze meter also. Then seventh part is parameterized with test data, duration 2 hours. First part is identifying the test data for request, open a CSV file with JMeter, reading the data from CSV file using the parameters in JMeter tests. Next part is adding assertion to the test script. It has a duration of 1 hour. First part is validating the response data, related issues, running the test, and analyzing the assertion results. Validating response code for positive and negative use cases, and then database validations. The ninth part is building a monitoring test plan, duration 1 hour. Adding a HTTP request, adding a constant timer, adding a listener to view tutorials, saving the test plan, running the test plan, and graphical reports. The next part is JMeter integration with Jenkins. It has a duration at 2 hours, and this is a very important part. Here we will learn how we will integrate JMeter test script with the Jenkins. So first part is the Jenkins installation, Jenkins configuration for JMeter, then Jenkins report plugin for JMeter results, then fourth part is Jenkins scheduler and email notification. So this is all from the syllabus part, and then we will in the next slide I will, this is important, why people should go for JMeter. So I just described four features. One is that the JMeter GUI is more user friendly. You can see in the JMeter has a comprehensive and user friendly GUI. Parameters are easy to define and understand. Scripting is simpler and clear, and adding and defining element is more initiative. And second feature is element are easier to define in JMeter. What it means, adding element is easy in the JMeter. Just you have to just right click on the tree scenario and adding what you want to need. So this is very easy. And also you can JMeter is a cross-platform. JMeter runs everywhere where Java runs, including but not limited to Windows, Mac, or Linux. The next feature is JMeter has open source community support. JMeter is open source tool with a vibrant community that keeps adding features and support users who run into issues and problems. Then who can learn JMeter? Anyone from the software testing background, freshers or experience, it does not matter. Wants to make career from manual tester to automation tester. Anyone can from learn JMeter. How easy it is learning. JMeter is a tool used to test the web APIs. It's similar to Postman. So if you have some basic knowledge about the Postman, you can easily learn JMeter also. You just need to understand what is the APIs, how we will send requests using the Postman. Just this is basic you need. JMeter's tools does not require any programming language knowledge, but if you have the basic fundamentals, then it is very you can write your test script with the variables, conditions, loops in JMeter. Just having general idea will help you understand faster, and analyze helps in Vincent programming, which is embedded in JMeter. So it is easy to learn. Why from me? Once we have finished the course, you have good understanding to do the automation of functional and non-functional REST-based APIs. Because I teach you how what is the REST APIs. Also, we will learn more depth with different request methods of REST APIs, and we will learn also how we will send REST request using the JMeter. So, and you if you are writing your test script in JMeter, something you are learning starting from your career in automation side. So this is the part which we will cover in our syllabus also. Also, we will learn the integrate JMeter with Jenkins. This will help you to execute test suiting along with the reports. Daily assignment on the topics which we learn. I will provide you assignments, and you have to try to solve this assignment. If you have any queries, any issues, you can ask me, and I will help you on this part. So we will support. Question answer session and support on your daily task. This is also the main advantage. I will always help you with this part. Why from Refer Me group? As you know, Refer Me group is the very big group, the QA community. In this group, if you are able to get good chances to learning of software testings, and also in this group, they are posting several QA openings. So once you learn JMeter, once you have started your experience from manual to automation, there is a very good opportunity coming from the Refer Me group also. Yeah, they will post some new job openings, and you can apply and try to find out try to find your career growth. Yes, next part is career growth for geometer professionals. As we know, in IT sector, the company wants to use open source tool for their automation and manual testing of functional and non-functional aspects. So this is the first important point, and second point, JMeter has the risk capability to do functional and non-functional testing. So JMeter force professionals has the good chances to get good career. What this means that you can, if you build your test suite for the functional testing, you can also use the same functional testing suite with the non-functional also, with some minor changes. So that's why JMeter has the powerful feature to do functional and non-functional testing. So it is have very good chances to your career growth also. Thank you. That's it from my side.